Hello everyone, here we are. Get my links upright. Gotta have upright links. Okay, here we go. Making maps. Here's what I've learned so far. So I figured out how to get my mountains to take on the color of what's behind them. So you have to like open up a text file for each individual one and modify it. Hi Damon, how's it going?
Hi Damon.
But these are very dark. I don't want them to be this dark. Damon says hi. So, I'm thinking that what I want to do is go back to this file where I have all of them put together. Uh-oh. Did I really save? Oh man, I saved it with the black outlines and the gray background stuck together like a dummy. Okay. Well, that's fine. I was probably gonna want to redo this stuff anyway. So, go back to this. Select color range. And I can just kind of duplicate the layer a couple times to get it as dark as I want it. Okay, so another thing I might want to do. I might want to. Oh, hold on. Wait. Let me let peeps know over on the Wonder Draft forum. I'm doing this again. Assuming I could ever find it. Here we go. And I don't see my post. Okay. And I don't know enough about Reddit to be able to find, to just search under my name, find it, whatever. Whatever. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I'm laughing with you.
Oh, thank you for laughing with me.
You just were a little delayed on that.
So we're going to call this lines. And then I had an idea for a relatively faster way to kind of grab these shapes. First, there's a couple little bugs I want to fix. A couple lines that I didn't actually pencil in. Okay, not a good brush for that. But I do remember chalk was like a really good one for doing the blending. If I could find one that simulates the look of my pencil on the paper, that would be ideal. But I haven't gone through that process. Okay, so here's one thing I was thinking was one of the issues that I feel like I have is the mountains don't feel grounded. Well, for one, they're just too dark, right? For this kind of land, that's easy to fix. But if they actually had some of the shadow being cast off of them onto the ground, I could do that just inside the artwork.
Someone should create an engine for you.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Someone build a custom engine for me, please. Hi, AJ Bucky, how you doing? Mountains are okay. Blue Cobbler, good evening. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Well, thinking a lot of things. Mostly, I'm thinking I have several pages full of these things. I need to come up with the fastest way possible to process them all, right? So that usually means doing a little bit of experimentation first. In theory, it pays dividends in the long run. In theory. But you know what? I got good night's sleep like 2 nights in a row. Very proud of that. So I might be able to just work on this for a long time tonight. Okay, so well, let me just try something. So if I select just the outline, right? And then I can invert that selection. So I'm going to do another layer underneath that, and this is going to be the color. We'll call it color 1 because I'm also thinking I probably want a 1 and a 2 so that I can have like variants that are easy to extract out of here. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so let's say I have these selected. Let's see, select, modify. Let's see, I want to contract or expand. I think I want to expand. Nope, I guessed wrong. Select, modify, contract. So if I do that, and then let's hide it, and then I just do some color. That's weird. Huh. Okay. That's not going to work at all. So what I was doing before is I was painting up to the edge, just kind of manually matching the edge. And that's a time-consuming process, right? Much more time-consuming than being able to select just that chunk and, you know, do that. But here's what I was thinking. If I made a mountain shadow, came out, and I'll just fade it out. Let's see. This is probably still, oh, well, it would be fastest if it didn't randomly deselect on me. Okay, so we got that. And just bring this contrast. Okay, so we can do that kind of thing. Then go in with a large eraser. shadow taper off into nothing. Yeah. Can't. I'm in the middle of streaming. Oh. Okay. Let's use our chalk eraser. Now here's the thing. I don't know if having that grungy bottom under a shadow works well or not. Guessing it doesn't. Although if one of the problems with the blending is it's not blending into the ground. Well, okay, here, sorry. Lots of things going through my head as I try to figure this out. So, it's not like practically I'm going to have a mountain that just stops there. The mountain is going to have, go into smaller mountains around the edges of it, down into little hills. Right. So I mean, it's not like a mountain is just going to stop there. Now, if the mountain had a shadow, maybe I don't need to worry about shadows or blending at all. You do run into this problem though, right? Where you see that the edge of this particular mountain overlapping in a dumb way. But again, that could just be a matter of, I go in and, let's see, does it shrink? Yeah. I delete this particular guy. Boop, nope. That particular guy and repaint whatever it was. And I just have to kind of carefully do that. Yeah, I might be overthinking this a bit. Okay, but one thing. Okay, so I'm going to say no shadow on the base. It was a sweet idea, but probably unnecessary. Giving them a little dimensionality seems like probably a good thing. But then it's like, should I have continued the lines down further if I'm going to do that? Again, most of the stuff, the mountains should have other stuff in front of them. That should really make most of what's going on down here irrelevant. But yeah, so let's just say, for the sake of argument, we're going to end up with something like this. Let's see, what was I doing? So it's going to do basically this set of what would these be? Old worn mountains, right? They don't have the sharp peak things. I think that's a good way to organize them, is just kind of the general age of the mountain. As mountains age, they get rounder and softer and smaller. Okay. Yeah, so I guess it's when I was adding the snow peaks on it that I was like, oh man, I really need to erase around it. But actually, if I'm hand painting like this and I'm staying in the lines, then I can just select this layer. Is it selecting? Control, click. Is it hidden? Why is it not giving me a selection? There it is. Okay. Anyway, so I can select just that, and then I can go in with my white snowcat brush on another layer and be like, here's snow, and as you can see, I can squiggle around it. It doesn't go out of the lines because it's only drawing in that selected area. But I'm not going to worry about snow right now. If I feel like I need it, I can make variations on these guys. Uh-oh. What did I do? Go away. Deselect. Cool. So this looks like a fairly fast process. Trying to think of any sorts of shortcuts as I do it. I don't think there's a way to avoid the need to just like hand block out what's inside the line and what's not. If I had drawn, I guess I could like add in a bottom line and then use the fill tool, although then I'll end up with raggedy edges, so I don't even think that's a good way to handle it. Hey Leaf, I have a question for you. I got yet another beta reader telling me that they got the impression that it was a kid's book due to being such a tight point of view, you know, starting with a 10-year-old. And that has me very concerned. That even after all the stuff we did to address that impression still exists. You know, he read the very latest version, and he made the suggestion, which, so I've heard several of these suggestions now. One of which is you know, start with him sailing away from Stone Shell and make intersperse flashbacks. You know, all the chapters about his childhood, make those flashback chapters that happen throughout the novel in various places. That's like such a radical restructuring that I'm okay just saying no. We can't do that. If I was doing it as a TV show, I probably would do that. You know, when I do the filmed version of this, nothing will contradict, but there's nothing saying you can't present the same story in a different chronological order in the rules that I'm making up as I go. And so anyway, can't help impressions. Right, yeah, you can. I mean, okay. Sometimes, yes. Sometimes a person is just going to feel something, be offended, be enthralled by something you totally didn't intend. And if it's a one-off thing every once in a while, that's fine. This has been so consistent that it is a reason for serious concern for me. Flashbacks are better in shows than in books, in my opinion. Yeah. So anyway, this latest beta reader made a suggestion and actually just like sent me a version of the document where they did this, where the book starts with Beaumark on the disc facing the sunrise, and then the idea is from there you cut to, you know, I'm not sure exactly where it cut, but I did feel like it helped to address that. As in, here is a adultish character in a very serious life and death situation. Horrible violence is about to happen. And then from there it flashes, and then it just goes back. And rather than having a lot of multiple flashbacks, then it goes back to his childhood, but it has firmly established the story is going to dark, dangerous adult territory. It's not going to be, you know, Hogwarts or whatever. So anyway, that's kind of on the top of my mind right now. It's awfully late in the process to be making a change like that. On the other hand, you know, a delay in order to make the book work for more people better, if that's a significant number of people, if a significant number of people are going to be turned away because of that impression, then it's, you know, it's worth the risk, probably. I would say the number of people who told me that was their impression is more like a quarter of the beta readers. That's my impression. I could be wrong about that, but I feel like it's enough to be a cause for... I mean, we got that early on, and we made several changes to do what I hope would address that. But the fact that the latest version, there's still a person saying the same thing that we've heard several times. Yeah, it's concerning to me. Just copy and paste part of the original scene to the beginning. No, I don't plan to delay the release. I don't know if it's gotten to the point where a delay would be worth that, especially since I've been so public about saying when it comes out. I mean, how you know, in the long-term health of this franchise, you know, these couple of weeks at the very beginning, and, you know, the maybe 100 people who care about it, like, does changing the date for those 100 people or so mean any difference in the long run versus having a quality to it that turns off a bunch of people? Yeah, it's not an easy strategic decision to make one way or the other. Yeah, well, I have been making lots of decisions of like, yeah, you know what, if I had another couple months, I would totally do what this person's suggesting, but no, it doesn't rise to that level. This is one of the issues that rises to that level to me, of serious consideration, to the point where I would actually consider delaying. I don't think that would be necessary if this particular little trick works. I don't think, but I would have to read through the whole thing again to be sure about that. Yeah, I mean, it's not a matter, as far as I can tell, it's not a matter that the whole book reads like a children's book. It's an impression people get because you know, my mom does such a good job of a very tight perspective on the protagonist as a child. So it very much reflects the way children think and feel. So I can see why that would happen, since the first several chapters are a child's thoughts and feelings. It's still weird to me because, like, there's a lot of dark things going on. There's death and dismemberment and assassination attempts and, you know, I mean, I guess that kind of stuff also happens in kids' books. Like, certainly a series of unfortunate events, and Harry Potter has plenty of parental figures dying and serious threats and stuff. So I don't know, maybe, I don't know, like, what do you need to make your book be absolutely certain, you know, aside from a rape scene or something like that? Like, what would you put in there to signal from a content perspective, this is not a kid's book, right? I guess it wouldn't need to be rape. It could just be explicit sex scene, right? You could have something like that, but it, like, I'm thinking, wow, is there like any amount of violence that you could put in that would clearly signal that? And I'm thinking maybe there's not. In things to be tight on the protagonist all the time. Very deep point of view. Yep. That's certainly what we're doing. You know, 95% of the time. We'll bend and even break the rules every once in a while. Because I don't think... It's one of those things where it's like... Rules are there to, like, help guide your decisions. They're not there to be one of those things where if you do this, your book automatically is terrible. It's just a price you pay when you break things, but there's also potential benefits if you break them in a way that yields other benefits. I think in the first book, the only time that the perspective ever leaves Beaumark is when he's diving in the sunken castle, and it, you know, the camera, as it were, cuts back to the people who are on the dock, and they, you know, throw a chicken in the water so that it'll attract the flesh-eating fish over there and away from him. Cover makes it look more young adult and above. Yeah, most grade school stuff, like, I mean, I guess I can't think of enough of it to form a really coherent picture, but I know Harry Potter, series of unfortunate events, they're always like a kid protagonist in some kind of action-y thing. And that's certainly not what we have on our cover. Change of point of view felt fine when I read it too, so there's that with the chicken. I think that one person's suggestion of having the fight scene at the beginning and then starting at where he's a kid leading up to that moment is a good idea. The cover should definitely help, and then reading the blurb should give a decent idea of age range. Desperate Quest, Deep Scars is our tagline on the front. That's not the blurb, though. Yeah, I don't know if our... I guess our blurb starts with 17-year-old Beaumark has to blah blah blah. Which at least would put it in the YA range, generally. I think almost all grade school level books are about child protagonists. Or at least young, tweens or young teens. Okay, here's something I don't know. Actually, so I would think for like plateaus where it's flat, you just want it to be exactly what the ground color is. So I would just leave that blank, I think. We're gonna find out. Stay tuned to find out. Let's see, if we do start with the action scene at the beginning, I would really want to have an image, an illustration of Beaumark on the disc be the first thing that you see. And then I've got that picture of Sunrise getting stabbed through the heart, which is pretty intense. That's pretty much how the scene could end. It's how do you flow naturally from that I'm not, how do you then go back to 10-year-old Beaumark stands on the beach, blah blah blah. I mean, I guess you literally just do that. And then when you get back to that scene chronologically, do you rewrite it, more briefly, or do you just skip past that to the next part? Or do you literally have the same text in there that people are obviously probably going to want to skip past? Which, that's a pretty big flow breaker right there. I would not want to have that happen.
Shelter from the frozen wind. Inside a house covered in snow.
Helio Peter, thanks for the follow. Ishibaki says, would the first scene be a prologue then? I'm not sure how that works either. I'm trying to think of a book that I've read that starts in media res like that and then goes back. You see that in TV a lot. It's a great episode of Firefly that starts with Mal bleeding to death and trying to get a engine part to the engine, and then it's all kind of flashbacks to how the gang got together and everything. But that, in TV episodes, you have the advantage of, unless it's the very first episode of the series, you have the advantage of people know who the characters are, and you don't have to do all that legwork. The fear with starting with Beaumark on the disc is it just doesn't carry the same impact, since you don't know who Beaumark is. You don't know, I mean, the mysteries of who these people are and why this is happening could be a good pull to continue reading, but I honestly, I don't know. It's a risk. It's a big risk. Either way. That's what it comes down to. I think I'll ask your e-nemesis, Lucifer. She always has good, strong opinions about these sorts of things. Prefer a story that goes beginning to end, but I'm weird like that. I also skip dream sequences in stories. Dude, it just the fact that people skip whole chunks of stories, it upsets my OC so much. Oh, that's upsetting. You're giving me heart palpitations, Aletha. Stop it. I know we've had a back and forth over text about this, and maybe on the stream as well. And I don't remember the answer. But when you do that, is your assumption that the author literally had nothing important to say in the flashback, dream sequence, whatever it is that you're skipping, whole sections with characters you don't care about? Like, it doesn't bother you that the whole story is potentially being made incoherent by skipping like that? That really doesn't bother you? I don't understand. Soon I'll figure it out when I move to the part of the story that is actually in the present and moving forward. You assume that. Which means, yes, you are assuming that they are adding nothing to the story by the dream sequence. That there's no important character insight or revelation that's going to become pertinent in the rest of the now moving forward part. This breaks my heart. Reading right now, not only are the dream sequences, they are in italics. The horror! So I skipped them. I don't feel like I missed anything yet. You never know. Indeed, you never know. Here's a question for you. It was not a surprise in the Scarred King when Beaumark ended up having to fight his best friend on the disc, right? That didn't, like, come out of the blue and you're like, oh, I can't believe it! Because that's the only thing I could potentially see, like, a big downside. Assuming we could make the flow work, right? that's kind of a downside too. I mean, I guess it adds like a layer of dread when, you know, Beaumark meets the kid, and but yeah, I don't know if that's in a good way or a bad way. And actually, just because I'm so incredibly scatterbrained right now, I'm going to fire off a quick missive via Twitter to my consultant. Yeah, so it's trading one thing for another, right? If it's building a sense of dread, then it's trading the potential surprise that he's gonna have to fight his best friend for, yeah, that sense of oh my god, this is terrible. I can't believe this kid that I'm, you know, that this relationship is blossoming, they're becoming best friends, you know, Beaumark's strategizing about how to keep him out of the fight, etc., etc. Like, you see this train wreck coming, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. Good or bad probably depends on the person experiencing those emotions. You know, I could easily see that causing a person to just kind of check out of that part of the story and be like, well, I'm not going to get emotionally invested in these characters because I know what's going to happen. Like, why should I care about this kid anymore? So that's a good concern to consider. Probably. I don't know what's good anymore. Aletha, you're supposed to just know these things. You've written so many books now, you're supposed to just know. That's how that works, right? What would Aletha do if it was her book? She would have shipped it like 8 years ago. That's what Aletha would have done. See these plateaus needing shadows because these wouldn't necessarily have the same little rolling hills and trees and stuff to hide them, because these you're going to see in deserty areas where they would just kind of crop up out of the ground out of nowhere. but we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna say this first row, I'm gonna stop now and start making these into actual assets. Just start with Bowmark as a kid as you have it and market it as YA. Yeah, I'm very resistant to marketing it as YA for some reason. Don't know why. YA is a hot market. Sadie's Alaki wrote a 3-book series, and in the first book, the protagonist starts as a child. But she was already established as writing adult fantasy. Oh, let's see. Before I do this, let's also turn this bad boy on. Want to put like some kind of subtle texture over it, but not well. Okay, one thing I need to do is desaturate this. That's a good start. Okay. I don't know why I can't get just that grain to be... I guess that's what multiply does. And if I turn up the brightness and contrast... No, I'm not going for any market. I just want it to be what it is, right? That's what I hate about this whole issue. The fact that certain people are bound by those strictures and they're only interested in it if it is, you know, adult or YA or kid, you know what it, you know, it's like it's PG-13. That's what it is. When it's filmed, there would definitely be some R parts, but here we go. Contrast up. Aha! Okay. Contrast. But keep the brightness fairly high. Now I'm getting something I like. Okay. I still don't want it to get too dark. Well, one thing I could do is this, and then I could just do an adjustment layer over the whole thing. Oops. Do an adjustment layer. And that would be... Wait. Is this not an adjustment layer? What am I doing? That's effects. Add layer mask. That's... Why am I being super dumb? I can't remember how to make an adjustment layer. Filter for adjustment layers. No. This is an adjustment layer. Yes. Right? Okay. These are all kinds of adjustment layers. It just doesn't say okay. Brightness contrast. There we go. Okay, but why did my paper go away? Must have accidentally thrown it away. Throwed it in the trash is what I did. Okay. Okay, so rename this is the grunge layer. market it for all applicable age groups, really. Yeah, when I think about the themes and the tone and stuff of YA, it's super dark. There's a lot of super violence. So really, I should just be like, fine, it's YA, whatever. I don't know how much like going out of your way to market a thing as YA like puts you in a particular box that. Okay, there we go. Now I can get the brightness up and still keep, I would think, brightness up, contrast down. Still keep some of that grunge. Very good. Okay, so we'll just keep it there. Now, in theory, just another hashtag to throw on there. Yeah, I mean, if that's all it is, then I have no problem with that. Okay, so I was grabbing these guys by merging the color and the lines. So let me save it right now. Oh, wait a minute. So if I... Okay, so I need to select just the gray. Make another grunge layer and hide it. Okay. So if I select just that, Control Shift I, delete. Okay, that gets rid of all the grunge that isn't touching the mountains. Okay, here we go. So, I can grab. No, now I have to merge these three guys. Okay. Now I gotta make sure that I actually, here's an idea. Let me save this as map icons 1 test. Okay. Now I won't accidentally save over with my things flattened. Copy, Control New, Enter, paste. Go away the background. Once I'm confident this is what I'm going to be doing with all, however many hundreds of these things I got to do in the next couple days, I will write a script to do this all in one fell swoop. So, gotta put them in sprites. Mountains. Okay. New folder. Tales from Talafar. Mount. Let's see. We're just gonna call these medium. Just Mount medium. Has to be saved as a PNG. And just go Mount read 01. 01. Okay. Close these out, don't need them anymore. Control copy, control new. What are you doing? File, new. Okay. Suddenly my control keys are not working. Okay, and that usually has to do with I touched one of these annoying buttons that I cannot figure out how to turn off. I never use them, but I always accidentally press them. Somehow that screws everything up. Is there a don't ever use button? Let's see. Let me go to my little wrench. Can't do anything with the wrench. Yeah, I need to stop touching buttons, that's for sure. What does negative do? Will that get rid of it? Are you sure you want to delete this panel? Yes. I have shortcuts. Delete. Yes. Delete. Yes. I can't delete brush tools? Why? Okay. Now you go away. No? Really? Okay, well, the control button is apparently this one. Am I trapped in precision mode forever now? Is that the story that I'm being told? Because that's a pretty cool story. Hey, Wahush! How's it going? How you doing, mate? I was doing okay. I was kind of cruising along, singing a song, and then precision mode ganked me from behind, hit me with a blackjack, and now I'm waking up in a bathtub full of ice with kidney missing. That's my story. How? Okay, I'm gonna unplug my Wacom. Will that make it stop? No. Apparently it activated some computer-wide mode that I absolutely cannot turn off. So cool. What a great feature, whatever this feature is. I love features where you can accidentally opt into them and can never figure out how to get out of them. Well, look, I can rotate my canvas with this. Isn't that cool? The answer is no. No, it's not cool. I don't want to do it. I just want to be out of this forever and ever. None of these buttons do it. Precision mode? Aha! Okay. It says here on my Wacom precision mode. Even though, as far as I can tell, I went and I said those buttons should be turned off forever. I should just literally tape a piece of plastic, piece of hard plastic over this. Is this... Can I make a hard piece of plastic out of this? Okay, I need to do that next time. I won't ever remember unless it happens just before the stream ends. Okay, where was I? I was trying to... and my control key still doesn't work. What can I do to get control to work again? Oh look, I don't even have anything in my... Okay. Control copy, does that work? Yeah. Control V. Alright, we're back. For whatever reason, who cares? It is what it is, and it is dumb. That is what it is. Here's a concern. I just realized. So when I paste it, I'm getting the darker version of these guys because it's not bringing the what's called layer with it. So is there a way to apply this layer? Maybe if I merge visible, will that work? Okay, looks like that worked. Control copy, Control V, boom. Nice light version. Switching it to PNG, mount medium, 02, please. And I need to resave this one. So one of the problems with doing this assembly line style is that a large part of the time-consuming element of it is doing the saving as part. And I don't think you can do an, you probably can. I'm not smart enough to know how to do an action in Photoshop that would allow... Why? tablet is not being a good friend right now. Copy, Control New, Enter, Control V, delete background. All of this can be done in one quick button. But this part, because I would be doing save as PNG, but I can't say the name or the number because that's going to change depending on the file. Yeah, drawing on an iPad with a little stick thing is pretty cool. Okay, I want to save these two for the more jaggy ones. I'll do. Should I do these as hills? I think I'll put these in the hills category. Yeah. Okay. So I've got these three saved. Before I do the rest, let's just see how these work out in WonderDraft, shall we? Okay, so I want to close this without saving. They should be in the right folder to just work. They won't do the. They won't have their color. Whatever that's called, where it inherits the color of the ground under it yet, because first it needs to generate a particular file, and then I need to go into that by opening it, and then I go into the file and ingest it. Not the most elegant solution, but that's what we have. Okay, mount medium. Here we go. Actually, it is doing it. That's weird. Did it change it to doing that by default? Huh. Yeah, they're definitely taking on the color. So just to confirm, let's go to our paintbrush. Let's just pick a zany color. Sure enough, if you go too far away, it's not going to grab it. You gotta get a little closer. Boom. Huh. Okay, am I sure these are the right? Yeah, because they don't have the snow on them. These are definitely the right mountains. That's odd. But they're still looking darker than I want. Interesting. Okay, so what can I do to make these less dark? I mean, even the light side seems too dark to me. What if we just put it to like almost pure white? Okay, completely white on one side, like 20% gray on the other side. What happens? What? Just save it as the last thing I saved it as, silly. Don't make me have to do this again. It's gonna make me have to do that every time. Okay. So now I need to close this. Don't save. And hopefully these will be rebuilt when I reopen it. I kind of feel like they won't be though, because I guess we'll find out. Oh, they definitely look brighter. Look at that. Okay. So, white it is. We want whatever the color of the ground, whatever we want matching the ground needs to be white. Okay, so the shadow needs to fall off to white as well. Good to know. Okay, so the way I'm going to do this then, let's go back to, we don't need to save this. Let's open these guys. And we got our brightness contrast here. Nothing. Let's see, is that because I needed... Why does it do nothing? Well, actually, so I've got colors. I can just straight up adjust the colors. Okay, so if I go all the way, then I get pure white on one side. Then what I can do, let's turn this on, make the grunge. Yeah, for whatever reason, it's not affecting what I need it to affect. Okay, so let's dodge tools, trick. That way, all these little grungies on the side should fade into terrain color. It'd be really great if I could come up with a non-destructive way to copy and paste these into their own little thing. I'm going to do a set of hills this time. Let's see. If I turn grunge on, can I still get grunge to show up? That's the question. If I turn off that, I can. I want something that keeps those shadows dark gray. But yeah, going over white, almost nothing's gonna make it show up. Except, I guess I could literally have it be set to normal and just turn the opacity down? No, even that's not going to show up. Multiply works so well on the white, but then it makes this... Well, maybe the shadows being that dark isn't a problem. We'll find out. Let's find out. Work. I gotta grab this color, delete away the grunge around it. We're gonna save this as the test again. Well, that's not what I was trying to do, was it? Forgot to merge these parts. Okay. Merge layers. Okay. So let's make an action now, shall we? Actions. Where to put my actions? I hid them from myself. Cool. Actions, please go in here. Okay. Here's my Josh stuff folder. Link. So we're gonna make a new, create new action. Okay. And I'm gonna call this map icon new asset, paste, save. Okay, whew, it's gonna be good. Function key, can we make this F4? Okay, record. The shortcut for this action will hide the shortcut for the paste command. Why will it hide the shortcut for the paste command? I don't, that's weird, but okay. Okay, so we're going to use select. Oh wait, I already screwed it up. You guys already screwed it up. So stop recording, delete that part. Okay. Begin recording. Okay, so I've selected the thing already. Then I hit F4. No, it cannot be easy. Okay, then edit, copy. That copies the thing. File, new, and then we're going to accept the defaults because it makes a canvas the size of the thing you just copied. Named Untitled 4, that's fine. Okay. And we're going to say edit, paste. Should paste that in there. Then we're going to delete the background. Boom. Then we're going to file, save as, set it to PNG. Okay, and that's where we'll stop the recording. Oh, we can't stop the recording there. Now we'll stop the recording. Okay, so that didn't get the save as a PNG. But let's manually do that anyway. Save as PNG. I don't know why it wants to put it there since I've been. Oh, because I saved my last thing there. Dang it. Mountains. Okay, we're gonna make a new folder. Tales from Telfar. Hill large. Okay. Set that. Call it hill large. Oh. Okay. Boom. So let's see if our cool action works now. So I grab that one. I'm gonna consider that the that should have been under hill medium. These are hill large. Although I guess there's nothing stopping me from putting the same. This could be in hill large and hill medium. And that'd be fine. As long as it's not under hill Satan. Alright, so I select this guy, and now I hit F4. Boom, 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 boom. It created a new canvas. It got it all ready for me. Okay, now all I have to do is do save as. PNG. Number 2. Okay. So over here. F4. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, let's try these large hills out, shall we? We shall. Look at him go. So hilly. Hilly and delicious. Yay! Okay. Making progress. They're light enough. I don't like how it gets. Still looks perceptually okay. When it's on dark terrain, it doesn't. But when it's on this particular terrain, it looks bad when it blends into that reddish color. Is that just because it must be interpolating from lighter over here? So let's go paint some of this more reddish color and see if that fixes it. And mostly fixes it. Paint. Huh. Well, it does seem like it's enough of an anomaly. It seems to work pretty well everywhere else. I think I'll stick with that. And if something drastic comes up, I can futz with the edges of things as needed, but okay, so that's good. Alright, let's make our medium-sized hill collection. Actually, we already have this one saved. We'll just save it as. Let's see, new folder. Whew. It's time to listen to a little bit of knives since I just This here is the singer from Demon Hunter with someone who does more synth rock stuff. See if you like it.
Where is the doorway for the cynic in me? When the panic defeats my love, I can't afford it. Who you want me to be, but I'm better the way I'm so. Don't try to tell me you were never to blame. You were dying to shame us all. Pin me the guilty, and it's ever the same. You're the pride before my fall. Please, for the sake of my show me how to begin again. Not a diamond without the pressure. That's the way it is. Say you adore me, that you're never the same. Then you toil to claim your ball. Lay it before me. Think you're pulling the strings, but you're leaving me on my own. Please, for the sake of my revelation, show me how to begin again. Not a diamond without the pressure. That's the way it is. For the sake of my revelation, show me how to begin again. Not a diamond without the pressure. That's the way it is. Please, for the sake of my revelation, Show me how to begin again. Not a diamond without the pressure. That's the way it is. to leave you. See you struggle. I'm dying to feel, trying to find all of the real, the last of my kind. Relax, recall, erase for the fall.
Yeah, this is a side project of Ryan Clark's. He's the singer of Demon Hunter and the singer of Knives, but Knives is not Demon Hunter.
We have to start the fire all the same. We're not waiting for permission. We have to ease the pain to see through the endless room. Try to reach you, see you through it. So where is the call? Where is the line? Show me the road and give me the time. Relax, recall, embrace for the fall. So what if all the loudest start to play? We have to start the fire all the same. We're not waiting for permission. We have to ease the pain. We have to
I think literally everyone I know well in my life right now is incredibly, including myself, is incredibly cash strapped at the moment.
So what if all the loudest start to play? We have to start the fire all the same. We're not waiting for permission. We have to ease the pain. So what if all the loudest start to play? We have to start the fire all the same. We're not waiting for permission. We have to ease the pain.
Gotta have your priorities, right? Put your money into stuff that brings you joy. Unless that's like drugs or hurting other people, then I don't suggest that. I mean, I don't know. If you can do drugs and not be a bad person, whatever. But don't spend everything. Have balance in your life. There you go. That's my advice. Balance.
And just like I remember, simple one returns. Are we descending, falling into pieces? Still my broken heart. Just bring your feet to the edge and turn around. It's the end of the road for common ground. Bring your feet to the edge and turn around. Say goodbye to the age of common ground. Somehow you found a pathway to parts you don't belong. I thought you could be trusted. I've never been so wrong. Just bring your feet to the edge and turn around. It's the end of the road for common ground. Bring your feet to the edge and turn around. Say goodbye to the age of common ground. Just bring your feet to the edge and turn around. It's the end of the road for common ground. Bring your feet to the edge and turn around. Say goodbye to the age of common ground.
Which one is cantering, Aletha? Is cantering before a gallop and after a trot? Or is it when they do a barrel roll? Is that the one where you go like up, up, down, up, up, down, up, down? Is it like that? Woo! Shook my whole computer doing that. That was a good workout. Right, bathroom break. Hopefully this one won't involve having to suddenly plunge and clean the entire bathroom and then take a quick shower afterwards. Hopefully. Let's not have anxiety about it, though.
Where do you go? I've seen you wander on alone.
I'm happy to report everything came out just fine.
When you feel it caving in, come home. Whatever it is, no matter the course, return to me. Whatever it is, no matter the course, return. Are you the same? I can see your permanence decay. Don't be afraid. Every trial is a chance to change. Whatever it is, no matter the course, return to me. Whatever it is, no matter the course, return. Whatever it is, no matter the course, return to me. Whatever it is, no matter the course, return. Whatever it is, no matter the course, return to me. Whatever it is, no matter the course, return. I want it all. The blood, the flesh, the soul. Give me the time. The
I'm gonna be doing this all night. I could be streaming or not while I'm doing it.
Well, I just want to.
I wanna see the tide begin to rise.
Isn't that crazy, Josie?
Let me believe the world's within your eyes.
Her little sisters, the twins.
Give me a sign, something divine. I wanna feel there is something real down inside. Bring me the
I was born and that was
lights to bind the night.
You just saw that whole you being born thing.
yeah.
So many of your problems.
Keep me alive to show the rest to
I
die.
believe this is high.
Hi again.
To die.
watched.
Give me a sign, something divine. I wanna feel there is something real down inside.
I didn't really understand the ending
Give
behind
me a
it,
sign,
I feel like we could probably
something
why, right?
I wanna feel there is something
As
down inside.
where they're like now on the same timeline. Each of them remembered, well, the other one forgot. So there'd be quite the conversation, you'd think, right? You're like, oh my gosh, did they actually die, or how come? And then why did that happen? Do you like it though? It's not the thing that yeah, it's like one of them. Somebody put something
All the promise of a world we sought to be.
Then it can be just that one time series,
All
right?
the panic of an ill obsession.
Something now to make people feel better. Like,
Feel you drawing
Manage expectations.
yeah, and they have
Can we have another conversation?
oh, people figure out what happened.
Sharing us a fascination. See the bottom of a bottle, black and white. See the color and the complication. I'm not the one. I can feel you drawing lines. What have I done? How am I left holding fast? I'm not the one. I can feel you drawing lines.
Analytics are giving a pretty good idea of how often, big numbers in the first week or continue, that sort of thing.
Yeah, so that's what I'm wondering if like they
There's gotta be some art
wait
to
for
it.
the first week, or do some of them already know before they even release it? Because maybe they do a certain amount of tests. That would be like a really large amount of money to put a small sample.
I can feel you drawing lines.
It's just like my DVR recording of show helped, which I hope it would. Because, I mean, it seems like at this point, by now, they would have to otherwise, everyone relies on DVRs. I mean, that's a pretty common service now.
Yeah.
Or standard. Most. That alien over that weird tower that looks like a troll doll head, is that a reference to something? Like into Hollywood.
Guess it's just like a vague reference to Independence Day. That tower is Big Ben.
From the ever unbound,
Ferris wheel, the one from Seattle.
away from falling dreams,
Probably
to
to
wither
the left of the
away,
heart.
suffer the endless way. I have found my resolve in the dark of hollow things. Surrender it all. See where the peace
Historically and geographically.
But now, where do we go? Why do we long to feel it all before it ends? How do we know?
Or it's like on the Great
Wouldn't we all
Showman.
be justified to just give up? Just give up. Just give up. Take me apart from the curse of shallow means. My vision is clear. Find me the way from here. But now, where do we go? Why do we long to feel it all before it ends? How do we know? Wouldn't we all be justified to just give up? Just give up. Just give up.
Technically, there's the new Titanic point 2.0 or something.
I thought I heard about that.
I don't know when that was or if it came out.
Is it going to be a recreation of the Titanic?
I can't remember what I heard that about.
Complete with the Titanic crash,
Yeah, simulation,
sinking.
iceberg. They do it to drill where they actually ever get in the little boat.
And they dare you to try to climb onto a door that your girlfriend is on.
Yeah.
Where do we go? Why do we long to feel it all before it ends? How do we know? Wouldn't we all be justified to just give up? Just give up. Just give up. For us, there will be no idle threat, no trust. In the absence of a call, we rust. We will gladly turn it all to dust. Now that the world has gone to earth, we can live our lives, and nobody will ever tell that we're parasites. To a place that we adore the most, in a system failing all.
This is the kind of procedure it'd be really nice to be able to pay someone to just do it for me.
Come to lay a fire
probably get Shane.
I was gonna say you should ask for some.
Now that the world has gone to hell, we can live our
Use your hand for this one.
And it'll look so good because I can use my left hand.
and nobody will ever tell that we're parasites. Now that the world has gone to hell, we can live our lives, and nobody will ever.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I think I'm going to call the stream for tonight, and I'm going to actually legitimately look into seeing if I can conscript Shane to do this mind numbing process while I do the part that requires more, like, you know, decision making stuff, because there's no decision making involved. It's just shade the dark parts and lighten the non-dark parts. It's that simple. Yeah. So I'm gonna look into that. And next time I stream, hopefully I'll be actually building the maps all these icons are supposed to go into. So that'd be cool, huh? Okay. So I'll call it for tonight and see you guys either probably sometime tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. We shall. Right. Not streaming Sunday, as far as I know, unless it gets canceled again. Probably not. Yeah. All right. So I'll see you guys next time, whenever that is. Bye.